All right, thank you everybody. Welcome to another episode of the Flozone podcast. I have my wonderful co-hosts with me, and they are Sean Jamal.
What's up?
I got Stanley,
How y'all doing?
and also we got Zahir Al Ghul. All right, League of Shadow. Man, I can't even talk today. But we're gonna kick this podcast off with I actually read the docket. Let's just rip off the band-aid. All right. We're just gonna talk about Jada Pinkett's new interview. Yay, Sean. You know what's going on about this?
Yeah, so I can intro it.
Okay.
Just give me 1 second. Okay, all right. So
Wow, am I sad?
basically, this Jada Pinkett is putting out a book. I don't know if you guys knew this, but I guess this is like news to somebody. But she's putting out a book. She doesn't have the Red Table Talk show anymore because like it's not on Facebook. All that Facebook stuff closed down, so she's putting out a book, and of course, because it's Jada and Will, like they just tell all their business that we don't need to know and then didn't ask for, and we learn more information that we didn't need to know and didn't ask for. Basically, she came out and said that Will Smith and her haven't been together since 2016. She also came out and said that Tupac proposed to her while he was in Rikers, and then another comment was like those were the two big ones. And then another one was that Chris Rock apparently tried to like holler at her because he had heard that they weren't together or something, and like that, and she didn't the whole Will Smith slap thing. Bottom line, yeah, Jada Pinkett is just telling us her business that we never really asked to hear, and unfortunately we keep hearing it. So I just wanted to stop.
Agreed.
Like I really don't have much to say about this besides like I don't think she's even telling the truth. And a lot of the stories that she's saying in the book, I feel like a lot of these are lies. I don't think she's being honest.
It seems like it's attention seeking to me. Like I don't know exactly what they're getting out of it, but I don't know.
No, like I get it. You gotta sell a book. Like I understand it, but like goddamn, bro. Like we understand. I don't know. Like was this that the case? Like I don't believe the fact that she was saying, "Oh, me and Will haven't been together since 2016." Why would a guy go up and slap someone for someone that he's not with? It makes Will Smith look like a cuck, like
Yeah.
even worse than before.
Which is crazy, by the way. I think that's a feat in the worst way possible. How do you look worse after that slap? And also, I saw a rumor that freaking what's his name? Not Eddie Murphy. Chris Rock apparently tried talking to her and then they said no. So I'm just like,
Yeah,
whoa. That when you have all that information just contextualized, it's like, wow. I don't even know what to feel, but it's not good. I can tell you that.
yeah. I don't understand the point of putting all those stories out and like I understand. Like I said, actually, I do get it. I'm not gonna say that she has a book to sell. I don't want to know this shit, and I don't understand why the media was going about it in a way where they were just releasing snippets of her book every day, making it sound like it was a completely different interview, but it wasn't. She only did like two interviews, and they were just selectively putting out snippets each day,
Gotta keep it
which
hot.
is makes it made it look worse than it actually was. I I I don't respect it, dude. I understand you got a book to put out, but like, why? There's no reason to lie about certain shit. I just don't believe her, bro. That and she's just not. I don't think Jada Pinkett is a good person, but I think we knew that.
She's weird to me because I don't even after like all these she's been going through, little by little she's like messing up her character, and I don't even know if she's seen this or in her eyes maybe she's good. All publicity is good publicity, but she every day she's making herself look worse and worse and worse, and people hate her more and more and more.
For some reason, I always remember like in the early like 2010s that we always used to say that like the Kardashian family is like trash and the way they go about things. Like look at how the Smith family like runs in Hollywood. Like they're very besides the kids, like they were very normal. I don't think there's anyone normal in Hollywood, dude. I think everyone there is just fucking weird now.
I think
agree.
after
they've never been normal.
yeah.
But there's a woman on TikTok that basically like disproved that Tupac never proposed to her. So there's that aspect. Is she actually even telling the truth about Tupac? And she keeps putting that man's business out there.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this is a dude who's been dead for close to 30 years.
And she's still missing him. Like,
yeah,
he just
like,
died.
why do we need to know that that Tupac had alopecia for? And he didn't want anybody to know about it. Now you're telling all of us?
Now? And it's like, no one can fact check her. I feel... No, you can go.
No, I'm just like that's all I have to say. It's not her business to even talk about that. Like his mom's not around. Like no one in his family is. I think his father like passed away recently, or he was released from prison. But like, there's no reason to speak about that. Why?
I think he has a brother and a sister. That's it. But
they don't want to step up.
Oh yeah, there's his letter from prison where he doesn't even like see her that way. Like his handwriting right there, it says, "Yeah, I don't see Jada in that type of light." So, shit.
I think
for some reason I have this idea that Will did something to like really, really messed up, and this is her way of getting back at him.
Well, then he's good at hiding it because it's all her that I see.
I mean, is he good at hiding? He smacked the nigga on stage.
Yeah, like he had to.
But aside from that, I haven't really seen anything from him about all this.
I don't think you can go aside from that.
The response was like some troll video.
Because my thing about this whole situation is that it's not even the why. It's like, how do I describe this? So you go through all these theatrics year after year. I say this is like the third or fourth year we've had the Smiths down our face. And I think past a certain point, we're seeing like just a loveless marriage fester and be everyone's problem. And I don't think I've ever seen this in Hollywood before. We've seen a lot of different kinds of relationships in Hollywood, but we've never seen a marriage like this go down so bad and is still forcing itself to work. It's literally like the Venom symbiote trying to cling on after hearing like loud sounds with all its might. Like,
you all know, I actually think the only reason why they're still probably together is I wouldn't be shocked if there's some clause in their marriage.
Financial stuff.
Yeah, like some financial shit. Like if she files for divorce, then like it's over. But if he files, then she gets. They said that there isn't a prenup or anything like that. But like, I think the fact that there isn't a prenup is the reason why Will is just going to continuously put up with this.
Oh, because it'll cost him way more.
Mm-hmm. It'll cost. His net worth is $350. Her net worth is $50 million. Like these are different. Obviously, it's money. We are talking about two different type of people here. Like Will Smith had like movies. He has movies. Like Jada has movies. Like
what was the last thing that you ever saw Jada in?
Something in the 90s.
Set it off. Set it off.
Like besides the 90s and then like random shows in the 2000s, like where has Jada been?
On the red table, talking.
People kept saying she's the fourth famous person in her family. So
fourth is crazy. That's funny.
That is. I mean,
wait, who's in her family?
The two kids.
Oh, oh my God! I was about to say, no love for Trey.
Nah.
We always forget about Trey, dude. Every time someone's like, "Oh, Will Smith's oldest kid." Oh, Jaden. It's like, no, Trey. Yeah,
every time he shows up, he scares me. I'm like, yo, who's that?
I would say, yo, who hired this background character? He's really friendly with the Smiths.
That's crazy. I don't understand Jada. I'll never understand Jada. I don't see Jada the same way. I had a crush on Jada Pinkett Smith growing up, and like
Now she's crushing you.
not even that. Like this is just really weird.
Mhm.
The whole thing is just very weird.
I think it's insufferable, honestly.
To
Like
me,
I've never wanted.
They took over the Blueface and Krishan because it seems like they're starting to disappear, and now all I'm seeing is them now.
Nah,
No,
they're
give
still
it a
around,
month. They'll be back. Give it like a month. I don't
bro.
understand why this continues, and I can't just block these people out. I didn't mean to. Like I don't know how we got to the.
No, it's
No,
actually fine. I actually want to talk about these two fuckers. I hate them. I hate both of them. It is the most level. I genuinely hate seeing them together. I hate seeing anyone like talk about them. And honestly, every time I see a video of Blueface or Krishan, I feel like I lost like 10 brain cells. I kid you not. That's not even like hyperbole. I feel like I genuinely lost like 10 brain cells. Because why are we constantly watching like child endangerment, child abuse, like mental child abuse, and all sorts of like just violations in general? Like CPS should have a RICO on Blueface and Krishan, period. Like I'm not even exaggerating too. Like they should have an entire
CPS having
RICO.
a RICO is hilarious.
Cause bro, it doesn't make sense. And it's also been going on for so long. First off, I've never seen a man make so many women worse in my entire life than Blueface. Like, no, like I'm being so honest, you would think this nigga is like he has the ain't shit gene. And he's like passing it down the generations. Like I think Blueface is someone who's probably had a traumatic childhood and then is now taking it out on others. And then that's how you lead to like these different baby mamas. That's how you lead to this fucked family. That's how you lead to his current baby mama, who is just honestly.
At his door as soon as he posted that picture.
What'd you say?
CPS should have been at his door as soon as he posted that picture of his child.
Like I understand him posting that picture.
I don't understand it.
I understand like what he was trying to do, but like, why did you think that was a good idea? Like that's the thing. Like I understand you're trying to show she's a bad mom, and like you don't. That's the thing. You don't have to show me that Krishan's a bad mom. We literally saw a clip of her not holding the baby's head.
Yeah,
so, like, we know she's not.
And the baby's like, and for the reference, the baby was no older than like 2 to 3 months.
Dude, they can't lift their head up by that point.
That's yeah.
Like a baby 101. Like anyone having a child, anyone that's seen an infant knows that. Like they can't hold their head up at that point.
I mean, just look at the little motherfucker. Like he's nodding, like they're nodding back.
I just, they need to take those kids away, and the sooner that they do it, the better. I can't believe I'm actually like advocating CPS to like take a child away, but dude. To be fair, let's be honest here. Like, did Blueface really have a shot in life, dude? Have we seen the clips of his mom? I'm not trying to offend his mom because he gets into like.
Bro, he literally just called out his mom. Actually, let's pull out this tweet because I saw bits and pieces of it, and it was crazy. All right.
Did you guys see that? Like, because his mom accidentally posted a nude on her stories.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, this.
And this woman's like 50.
Yeah, she's like 50-something, bro. She accidentally posted a nude on her IG story, and then, like, he made fun of her for it, and then she was basically made fun of him back online. It's, like, very odd, dude. Very, very odd dynamic.
All right, this is a Blueface tweet. My mother is a whore. Been married 3 times.
Wow.
Been married 3 times. 3 kids. By 3 different men, and ain't married none of them.
Wait, what?
Yeah, ain't married none of them.
Yeah, you just said she got married 3 different times.
Oh, been married 3 different times.
I mean, then again, this is Blueface. If we're expecting anything in
and
excess,
never
we're
married,
expecting a lot.
and never married. None of them. Men only random. Huh? Them none of them men only ran. Bro, this nigga's make me feel like I'm dyslexic. Like I'm not. I'm not reading the random men she liked with a lot of money, so she could divorce them and take from them at the end. She's sleeping with a bum every night. Sad story for real. Could never respect her as a woman. That is your child saying that about you.
What the fuck? Bro, this guy is not real. This family's not real. These, man.
Yeah.
There's generational trauma going on at work.
Yeah. Yeah. Honestly, yeah. And
I
like,
mean, can you even blame Blueface for being the way he is?
yeah, I can.
That's your mom. Come on.
Yeah, I
You didn't
can.
have a shot.
I
That's
feel
what
like
we really need to start calling out, bro. We got to start calling out some of these women that are like purposely leaving the baby daddy and trying to raise these kids by themselves, bro. Like, if the baby's daddy's not doing anything, we got to start calling this shit out. Because you fucking up the child's life. Like, you're literally creating a whole generation of hurt people.
that is true, but in the same breath, I feel like there's also a certain extent that applies to Blueface because it's like, bro, why, like, why is this man doing all of these things? Why is Lil Baby trending?
Lil Baby pay her 40,000.
Why is the Lil Baby trending?
He's trending right now.
Yeah. Oh no.
Man, can you stay on topic?
I'm sorry. Twitter. Twitter.
Anyways,
Bro, it's the ADHD, bro. What can I tell you?
I don't care. Like, one thing we need to ask ourselves is why, as a culture, did we allow this to happen and for it to populate our airways?
I think it just makes good
We don't
news.
control it, Craig. We don't control it.
No,
All we do is
sure, you could try to feed it. You could say, "Oh, it's the system trying to feed this to us," but you have people consuming this.
But the thing
They have a
is,
TV show. Like, they have a TV show. Like, somebody's watching this stuff.
yeah. If you're actually watching that TV show, you're beyond saving.
yeah.
Like,
No.
if you're paying for Tubi, if you pay for Tubi, you're beyond saving. Like, if we're not going to save you as a black people cannot stop Tubi.
No, but here's the thing. Normally, I would agree, but, I've seen multiple tweets where it's like, yo, I've blocked these names on Twitter, and yet they still find a certain way to type out their names to where they just come up on their feeds.
Cheese.
It's like they're the
Shit too.
huh?
Say cheese
Yeah.
and somebody else too. What's the other one?
No jumper.
No jumper. Who else?
World Star.
There was like one person that was doing it like egregiously. I just remember it was Say Cheese was one of them. There's another one. I feel like they always make fun of him because he's like Indian or something. But whatever that Twitter page is, they purposely will misspell her name certain ways, Blueface's name certain ways, just to make sure that someone sees this.
And it's like I feel that they make such great rage content. And what I mean by that is they make things that when you see it, your only reaction is to see red. I've never walked away from like seeing a Blueface interaction that like didn't piss me off. Like every single one of them pissed me off in like a different way.
It's funny as fuck because even when I'm on his side, or I was on his side at one point because I was like, yo, maybe Krishan's hitting the shit out of him, which is possibly true, but like, then why do you keep Krishan around? Like, you're part of the problem too. And I feel like academics like broke it down pretty well where, bro, Krishan does not need Blueface, but Blueface needs Krishan. I don't even want to fucking talk about this shit anymore. It's fucking annoying me, honestly.
Yeah.
I feel like us talking about them is really just helping them. Fuck them. Hopefully they take that baby away and they take away the other one.
CPS hit it with the Rico.
Yeah. Hopefully they take those kids away and they get put in a better environment. I don't even know. Maybe adoption might be better.
Nah, I'm being so serious. It actually would be. Like they wouldn't, like Blueface wouldn't be actively be raising them. Like that's a plus.
I'm worried about Blueface and the other, or Krayshawn. Like I don't think they're. Some people just shouldn't be parents.
Oh,
like,
also, while we're on the subject, bro, his new baby mama, bro, her BBL looks so fucking disgusting. And normally, I'm not the nigga to be like, to go out of my way to comment on someone's body. But, God, does this shit look bad. And niggas is just like, oh, I think it looks good. Like, no.
It looks botched. I don't think people are saying that. It looks botched. It looks botched.
Bro.
I don't know who she went to or what country she went to, but, like, everyone should never go over there. Never go to that country ever again.
Bro, she didn't go to Dr. Miami. She went to Dr. Hungry, bitch. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I don't know. Is there anything? I don't even want to talk about these people. Can we move on, please?
Yeah, we can move on.
Okay, I got the docket. Really quick, have you guys seen any of the Victor Wembanyama highlights?
Insane.
I've been watching his games.
Insane.
I don't think it's fair, man.
This is what Zion was supposed to be.
Zion could never do
I
this.
don't think it's fair, dude. Like this dude shouldn't be doing the things he's doing right now.
He's gonna
I
be
didn't
top.
think this nigga's literally a demigod.
Yeah.
Literally.
He's a 2K demigod, like in real life.
There has to be some flaw. There has to be a flaw.
Because they everybody keep talking about his weight. Oh, he's so skinny. He's skinny. I don't think he needs to be strong.
He doesn't need to be.
Nah, he proved it. He proved it. He doesn't need to. I think that he needs to stay the weight that he's at, and he probably is smart if he stays the weight that he's at. He doesn't need to do that Giannis shit and get big.
Yeah.
He's actually fine. He's too tall to be doing all that.
But you saw how he's blocking dudes at the 3-point line.
Crazy.
It's ridiculous.
It's fucking nasty. It's nasty, dude.
How do you defend this? How do you even shoot? How are you a guard and you even play against this?
Yo, teams are saying this outright. Like,
nah, it's scary because he's still trying to figure out the league. That's the scariest part about it. Because like, right now he's just playing around trying to see how to do this, how to do that. But like,
yeah,
what happens when he really figures out the league?
bro, we got 3 years. 4 if the Spurs just suck in free agency. We got 3 years. Your favorite team better win in 3 to 4 years. I kid you not. This kid's gonna win back to fucking back.
No, I honestly
he might three-peat.
The biggest thing with him is health. Like he's got to stay healthy. If they like,
I think he will, because even when he was coming into the league, that was the biggest thing that they were talking about coming up into the draft was health.
As long as he's healthier than Zion, we'll be good.
He doesn't even need to be that healthy. If he plays 2/3 of the season, he's good. Like truthfully, he's good. If he plays 2/3 of the games, you're not stopping him. You're not.
Honestly, I feel like it's not crazy to say this. I think they're like 2 to 3 years away and a solid number 2 from like winning it all. And it's so crazy because he's that good. He's that good. I think if he fucking figures it out, he's going to be a problem, bro.
I think
This nigga like literally might. It sounds crazy to say. He might be the closest thing we see in terms of a guy that dominant since Wilt, at least at the center position.
Yeah.
That's a stretch. Maybe Shaq. Since like prime Shaq.
I don't know. He might be worse than Prime Shaq. I'm
being so honest. He might be he might end his career as one of the best big men. Period. Like Tim Duncan territory. Like I'm so serious.
People were talking about if there's anybody that could put up 100 points in a game, he might be able to do it once he hits his prime.
Yeah.
He might fuck around and hit like 80, dude. I can see him hitting 81. It's crazy. This dude's back. Like, guys, even the way he's dribbling, like, it looks awkward, but, like...
It works.
No one's ripping him.
He knows what he's doing. It's like, it's not nice, but he's in control.
it's so funny because he looks so fucking uncoordinated, but like no one's ripping the ball. No one's able to rip the ball from him when he starts dribbling. I'm not saying he's like a dribble god or anything.
And
'Cause
also,
if he had
Yeah,
bro,
yeah.
he has
if he
vision.
had fucking
That's the
handles like
scariest part
Kyrie,
as well. He has vision.
Don't give him ideas, bro. You guys saw that one pass he made on the baseline, like behind the
Yeah,
back?
like behind the back.
That's the scariest play he's done for the whole entire thing for me.
That was the
That's
play where
that.
I was like, no, this is
When I saw that, I like turned it off and I was like, yeah, he got it, bro. It's his league, bro.
Bro,
was
the
the-
NBA found
the
the
league
it
will
kid
be
at the right
fine.
time.
the league will be fine. Like I think everyone was worried about what's gonna happen when LeBron and Curry go. Like I think he got it. I think if he can stay healthy, the league will be fine.
Yeah.
Like this is possibly the best. My thing is that like it's so weird too because we can talk about people that could be the face of the league and shit like that. Honestly, I feel like Joel could have been that if he had no. It's hold on, hear me out. Joel Embiid could have been that if he had Jokic's play style, because I feel like his personality is like marketable enough for the league. But the problem is his play style is like very inconsistent. The nigga's always hurt, and like he just doesn't show up in big moments.
He's fraudulent.
Zion as well.
No,
Zion too.
Zion's hurt. It's different. Joel be out there just not playing good.
Fuck that. It's not that hurt shit. Zion is not focused on basketball. Zion doesn't care about basketball.
He's focused on living out his wet dreams.
That's fair.
Which is fine, but like care about basketball too. Like no one's saying like you can't dream of messing around with these adult film stars. Like no one's saying that. But like get on the court, bro. Like you're fat. Get on the court.
Oh my god.
Damn.
It is, bro, because even Mariah Mills said the same thing. Like, bro, like you gained 30 pounds when you were away from me. Like I saw you gain weight. And if there's anyone that probably knows his body, it's probably her.
Damn.
So like I shouldn't believe her, but I'm gonna take it at face value when she said I saw you and you looked disgusted. Like you gained so much weight.
I mean, we all
All from not fucking crazy. Yeah.
It's ridiculous, man. This guy's gonna be special, bro.
How does he match up against Chet Holmgren then?
Nah,
It was actually pretty good. They had a game in summer league. They both they both had the same point total, but like, I think. Also, speaking of Chet, if Victor doesn't win it, which I would be surprised if he doesn't, but let's hypothetically say he doesn't, Chet is literally right there, and he has a supporting cast to do it. When I saw summer league highlights, I think it could be like Magic and Bird with those two.
I think about that.
No.
I think if you market it right, granted, you have to force it a little. You have to force it a
I don't
little.
think they got the personalities to do that.
Shea would never be the best player on OKC. It's gonna be Shea. I don't see Chet being better than Shea.
Yeah, but
Apple that got burned.
But it's like this: if he becomes a vocal number two, I think I don't feel like you need a lot to force this narrative. Is what I'm saying. You just need that little bit.
It's gonna happen, but Victor's gonna.
You need Chet to be as you need Chet to be as good as Victor, and I don't know if he can be. I think we'll always look at Chet as the number two, as of what we see right now. We're always gonna look at him as the number two.
I don't think you need that. Me
Victor
personally,
looks crazy,
I don't think you need that. I think as long as they play well against each other, that's gonna be more important than Chet being like the it guy consistently night after night. If he's the number two guy and he's putting up 20 odd some points, I kid you not, 20 odd some points and let's say 8 or more rebounds, I don't think anyone's gonna
that's
care.
unacceptable, Jesse. The nigga's 7 foot. You can't give him 8 rebounds. I will literally make fun of you if you're 7 foot averaging 8 rebounds.
Okay, then make fun of Jared Jackson.
12,
make fun of Triple J
11.
then.
You gotta be having a double-double every night.
Yeah, dude.
Make fun of Triple J. Because
But they already do though. He caught a lot.
I'm pretty sure Triple J is he not average a double-double?
no.
It's like 6. It's like 6 or 7.
Yeah, he
Are you
rebounds like
serious?
a tall two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He doesn't even try
What
to.
the fuck?
Yeah. He don't be rebounding.
Because the way he plays is he'll like contest the shot and then leak out.
Mm.
Cause he tries to get the transition threes.
which is kind of weird. I think I think his problem is that I don't think you know how like some people when you're in high school and you're just the tallest kid on the court, so you're a center. I feel like he fundamentally rejected that, and now we're seeing the ripple effect. I mean, like,
He
no,
actually was a guard growing up. He was
Yeah,
like
that there you go.
he was like 6'3", I believe, like playing like the 2/3. That's where you see his kind of perimeter defensive skills type.
mm-hmm.
And then like out of nowhere, he had like a crazy growth spurt where he became like 6'10", 6'11. So then he kind of just, if you look at him the way he plays defense,
He
he's
plays
more
the
like
two.
perimeter. He's more perimeter centric than he is in the post. Likes
Yeah,
to shoot the three. He doesn't really bang in the post at all. He has good defense in the post, but he prefers to be out in the perimeter.
which is like respectable. That's fine. But my thing is that like he plays like a big, like he doesn't play like he's like traditionally a big. Like and like he plays like a guard, like an overgrown guard.
Can we just say this? The traditional big is fucking dead. It's been dead for like 10 to 15 years, but now it's like officially dead. If
Oh
your
yeah,
big
definitely.
can't be doing what Jokic and Victor and even to some little extent Joel, because I feel like he's still part of the older elk.
Yeah.
Like, then you don't have a big.
I think Victor just changed the NBA just this preseason.
Yeah. I think there was a B Souls video I was watching where he was talking about the future of the NBA is basically all positionless. Everything is switchable.
Yeah.
Every position is like 6'7" or up.
Yeah.
Everything, like everyone's around the same height. You can just switch every position. Everyone in the on the team can shoot. Everyone can shoot the three. Everyone can finish at the rim. Like that's basically what the game's gonna be.
Positionless basketball.
Yeah.
I think it can work. I think the weirdest thing with the NBA is gonna be height and just like physical abilities. Because I think it's going to, you know how they say like Americans always emphasize on like physical ability.
Yeah.
I think you're gonna reach it's either gonna go two ways. You're gonna reach a breaking point where you can't just rely on that and you have to just have better game sense, or, which I think this is like more realistic, we're just gonna have more freaks of nature just like roaming around in the league.
I think it's the
I
first
think
one.
the scary part about Victor is that he's a freak like LeBron James. He's a freak like Giannis.
Mm-hmm.
But he has the fucking skill to back it up. And he already has the skill at 19. The league is fucked, bro. If he can stay healthy, the league is fucked. Because the only thing that I feel like that takes away from Jokic, like Jokic, I think he's the best player on the earth.
Yeah.
But the problem with Jokic, he's not fucking athletic at all. Like Victor is, though. That's the difference to me.
But with Jokic can play up until LeBron's age if he feels like it.
Definitely.
Because he's unathletic. That's like the other side. Damn. That's the other side of it.
You don't like basketball though. He won't.
I don't think he will. I think that contract is up. He's done. I think he has like 4 years left on his contract. He
got another contract in him.
Yeah. Yeah, he got one more max.
Nah, bro. Buddy's like, how old is Jokic?
Yeah, but
Isn't
you're not.
He's like 27, 28.
Bro, you're not turning down $300 million. It's probably gonna be $400 million by the time it's that time.
Yeah.
He's not.
Depends
he's
on
28. He's 28.
He can get one more max. He can get one more max.
I don't know what his contract is right now. I think he's actually going to resign soon. So Sean might be right that next contract within 1 or 2 years, and after that, done.
I doubt it.
I don't think he's staying, bro.
I could see that. He'll be like 33, 34 out of here.
Especially if he wins it again this year, bro. Like, there's nothing to prove. Like, he doesn't have to prove shit. I just don't know if he can win it this year. We'll see. If you can do it, then I'll be shocked. But like, if he has to do the too early predictions with everything, I see the Nuggets losing. Like their ceiling is the Western Conference final or Western Conference Finals. Their ceiling to me.
My question is, if he does leave, what the fuck is Jamal Murray gonna do?
Leave.
What do you
because
mean,
I
bro?
kid you not, Jamal Murray is probably one of the best guards in the league who you constantly forget is one of the best guards in the league because he plays with Nikola Jokic, who is the best player in the league. Because Jamal Murray, he's the only person who could be like top 5 and then you just totally forget about him.
I find
I think the
guard.
injury fucked them
Yeah.
up. I think that's all it was. Because I honestly think the Nuggets probably win it. They probably win in 2021 if he's not hurt.
I agree.
Dead ass.
Yeah.
I think the Bucks would have gotten fucked up. I think the
Yeah.
Suns would have won against them.
Agreed.
So that 2021 chip definitely would have been theirs. I really feel like that Bucks championship was one of the biggest flukes, and we'll be talking about it one day. We're not going to mention it now because we got Dan.
I am. I'm talking about it now.
Bro, I feel
That-
like
that
I
was
feel
the
like
real Bucks championship.
I feel that Milwaukee gets more shit for that championship than LeBron does in the bubble, which is crazy. Because when that happened, I didn't think, when that happened, I genuinely thought, it doesn't get worse from here. And the very next year, it got worse.
It's funny, no, but the funny thing is, to me, that was one of the most entertaining playoffs of all time because everything that was happening was like, what the fuck is going on?
It was great.
But
You talking about 2020 or 2021?
2021.
Oh yeah, that was all-time great season. All-time great season.
I don't know about all-time great, but
I'm not all-time,
definitely
but
one of my favorite postseasons.
Yeah. Because you couldn't predict it at all. But what were you gonna say, Greg?
Yeah.
Greg, you're gonna say something?
No.
He said no.
Oh, damn! I guess I misheard you.
But really quick, what was the other thing I wanted to bring up? Oh, Giannis. Did Giannis get ripped off by Hakeem the Dream?
Nah, he did get ripped off. I knew he was going to.
I don't think he did.
He did get ripped off. He got ripped off bad, bro.
He has such poor footwork.
It's so bad. He travels every time. Every time. It's like LeBron when he tries to do that spin move. Travel every time.
LeBron is
Oh,
probably.
there's a lot of Giannis hate going on. What the fuck?
LeBron is probably one of the greatest players of all time with one of the worst footwork.
Yeah, his is bad, bro. It's bad.
It's just all athletic. Just all athletics. You wanna know how crazy it is? LeBron gets away with like being as bow-legged as he is.
Bro, I'm not gonna tolerate this slander. His footwork in Miami in the post was pretty decent, dude. He just doesn't do it anymore.
Stop it.
Bro, he's got a bag. Stop it. Everyone doing this whole LeBron's got no bag. Like, come on.
I'm not talking about his bag. He does have a bag.
We're not talking about bag. We're actually talking about his footwork.
He travels a lot. He does. Because there's certain, I don't know if it's, because I think the issue with LeBron, not Giannis, because it's two separate situations, but LeBron is technically left-handed, but plays right-handed because he likes Michael Jordan.
Which is crazy.
Because he's naturally left-handed, but plays right-handed, I think his feet is kind of altered in that. So that's where you see the confusion when he tries to do like a Euro step or a spin move or the reverse pivots. He tends to travel on those. I don't know. I feel like, I don't know. I think that's what it is.
Like that one travel he had against Washington.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't know which foot to start.
How dare you hate on the king?
Well, you know how they say, if you're gonna throw hate at the king, you better not miss.
Yeah.
Right on target. Headshots.
That's crazy.
Listen, man, Giannis has got one of the greatest footworks of all time, dude.
So we're just lying.
Fucking bull rush to the basket. Ain't nobody's been able to stop that shit since.
He's a lot of travel.
Miami.
I kid you not.
Miami.
Giannis gets a lot of shit for being the dude who's like, all he does is run and dunk. But my counterpoint to this is this. You niggas is doing Euro steps, all sorts of crossovers, the whole bag. And you can't stop a nigga who's just running and dunking?
Yeah, bro.
Like, like I've always in my mind thought like, oh, like that argument makes you look so much worse in comparison. Got this big bag is getting destroyed by a nigga who could do two things. Like that's all it takes. Like, it's not a good look for you, homie.
He's a special physical type player.
Aww. And
That's all I have to say. I don't know. It's not gonna work forever though.
Yeah, no, that shit got a time limit, bro. That shit got
Miami already exposed them, so it's only a matter of time before the rest of the league catches up.
Well, no, we'll see. We'll see if
they have Dame.
Dame being there now changes it. I think
it won't.
It will.
It will. I just think that he's got to be healthy. Obviously, like it's so sounds stupid to say, but like when you're rushing to the basket like that, that shit has to catch up with you eventually. We said it like it didn't happen with Braun, but like I can definitely see that shit happening with Giannis because he's more run and dunk man than early LeBron was.
Which is crazy.
Yeah.
But oh, there's one more thing I want to talk about in the league. And it's the Phoenix Suns. Like, it's the Phoenix Suns. I think they look really good, bro. Like, I think they look really good. Do I think they look championship good?
Second round exit.
Bro,
yeah.
I
don't. Stanley's right. He's not too far off on that. They're a second round exit at best.
Because I'm just like, there's so many teams. There's so many teams this year where I'm just like, bro, how do you pick which one you think can go to the finals? Because Wemby's this good, but realistically,
he's not making the playoffs, bro.
Yeah, he's not making the playoffs, which is crazy. Which is crazy to think about. But
realistically, there's like 10 teams in the West that make it.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
And yeah, really? You don't think so?
I think there's a lot of teams that look good, and then once the season really starts, and then they might look good in the beginning, but there's a lot of teams that play good. They're regular season teams, and then there's playoff teams. I think the West has a lot of good regular season teams.
I'd argue that for the East more than the West.
Okay. Then we can go through the West of who you think isn't like that. Let's do that then. All right, fine. Denver.
They're contenders.
Okay, Minnesota.
Pretenders. No, they're just bad, actually. They're just bad.
Oklahoma City.
They're young.
Wait, what
okay, how long?
Minnesota's not going to make the playoffs.
Yeah, they're not good.
I mean,
Cat, guys. We were supposed to have a session to shit on Cat.
We could do that right now. Let's get it in. We just said Minnesota. Let's talk about why Minnesota. He's the reason that I said they're not good.
Fake tough guy.
All the talent in the world, but just, I don't know. He can't. Sometimes he puts it together and it's like, all right, Cat, 40 points, 20 boards, 3 blocks. Like, okay, he's him. Next game, 1 for 9 from 3.
Listen, I feel like we haven't been hard on Cat because of the COVID thing that happened. Like, obviously, like, he lost his mom, and rest in peace to his mom. And I feel like he lost other family members as well. And we gave him a pass on that. But, like, eventually, like, when are we going to start being honest about Cat and that 2015 first-round pick might have been a waste to pick him?
I don't think it was a waste, because who else was in that draft where they could have...
Those were weak drafts.
Yeah, I think they got the best. Because out of that whole class, like,
you could have walked away with Jahlil Okafor. Wait, oh no, not... That's like 2 years before. Never mind.
I think that is the same draft.
Is that the same?
Okafor's 2015.
Huh.
Is it not? Yeah, it's Jahlil Okafor. Porzingis was there. I think Brandon Ingram was... No, it wasn't Brandon Ingram. I don't remember.
D'Lo, yeah, okay, yeah. So it was number 1, Minnesota. Number 2, D'Lo to the Lakers. Number 3, Jahlil. Number 4, Chris Porzingis. Yeah, this is a draft really fucking mid.
No, yeah, that like there's not much you can do with that. Like, truthfully,
Devin Booker wasn't a great prospect. He's one of those, like, you had to really watch him in Kentucky to really knew he could do this. Cause he came off the bench at Kentucky. He didn't even start.
Mm-hmm.
He came in as just a shooter. some people saw like this Devin Booker. They're like, all right, he a bucket. They just don't know. But most people, they're like, nah, he's just a shooter.
Bro, Mario Hazonia went fifth. Stanley
man.
Johnson went eighth.
Oh,
Frank
man.
Kaminsky. I don't even know if Buddy's in the league anymore. Miles Turner.
He's cool.
Miles
Yeah,
Turner
Miles-
is one of those people where I'm just like, bro, I feel bad for you. Because you
Why?
will never get traded, but you're always in trade rumors because some team's fan base is just that desperate.
Not desperate. He's a great player. I think he's a great starter.
No, he's great. Like I don't mean this as a slight to him. I mean this as a slight to like whenever someone needs a ridiculous trade to work, he is like top 3 names that is always brought up. And I'm just like, I really do have to face, like, we really do have to face the music that, like, bro, they're just doing their own thing in Indiana and they don't care. Like,
they're trying to get oh my god, what's his name? The guard. They just Tyrese Halliburton. Like they're actively trying to look for a trade partner for him.
They're trying to trade Tyrese.
Yeah, dude, there was a report like a month ago that they were trying to trade Tyrese.
No way.
Why?
Yeah.
No way.
I mean, Indiana's bad, but it's not like that bad.
I think teams like to lose.
Indiana's
Honestly,
one of them.
no, I disagree with that. What are they doing? Like that's the thing I like want to ask about the Pacers. What exactly are they doing? Do we
Like-
know what they're
They're trying to lose so they could just collect money.
But it's not like a rebuild, though. Like, that's a weird thing. Like, there are some teams where you're just like, oh, okay, this is a rebuild. There are other teams where you're just like, why are you still here?
Like
Sacramento's low-key kind of one of them in my eyes. I love De'Aaron Fox, but like,
they're kind of good right now. I'm not mad at
give them the benefit
Sacramento.
of the doubt?
They're
They
kind of
just
good
made
right now.
give them the benefit of the doubt.
I think they're building something. They ain't gonna ever win, but
yeah, that's my thing. I'm just like,
all right, Jesse. It's not easy to win though.
it's
We
not.
just talked about how Victor's gonna take the league. It's like, bro, not everyone could get a Victor.
Yeah, no, you're 100% right, but I feel that the way certain teams are like just organized and structured, I'm just like, why are you in the NBA?
The Kings are one of those teams, though. To be fair,
The Kings are
Yeah.
one of those teams.
they just
The
recently just
Clippers
figured it.
are
The Clip-
also one of those teams in my eyes.
The Clippers
Honestly,
they're
like-
cursed.
In the
Yeah.
NBA, like Sacramento Kings would no longer be in the league. Like they would be literally like League One.
Like if
Not
there
the-
was a list, if there's a short list of teams that should probably relocate,
Minnesota.
the Kings should be one of them.
Yeah.
Minnesota, the Clippers.
Not
'Cause-
the Kings. Fan base shows up for the Kings.
No, yeah, the Kings are a good. City.
No, they have a good fan base, but I'm just like,
They probably need a rebrand, I guess. Maybe just switch it up, new identity or something. I don't know.
Light the beam, baby. Come on, man. That is the rebrand. Lighting the beam.
No, that is true. That is true. See, they're doing it right. I'm telling you, they're. I don't know what happened, but in these past 2 years, the Kings did something, and I don't know. I look at them differently now.
We got to give them credit, Jesse. We thought when they traded Tyrese Halliburton, there's like, this is some typical Sacramento Kings shit. This isn't going to work out, but it did. I don't know what they did, but it worked out. It worked.
it worked out in the best way possible, honestly, for both teams, because Indiana needed something. Because I kid you not, if there is one team that you would never hear a fucking peep out of, it is Indiana. I swear, they're like a black hole of like charisma. They got Rick Carlisle, and you just never heard anything from them.
I'm in Indiana right now. No one gives a fuck about the Pacers. To be fair, I saw a few jerseys on like college kids, but that's some college kid shit.
It's a college state, to be honest. They're
Yeah.
more focused on college basketball and
It's
stuff.
the Midwest, man.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's keep on rolling through teams, and let's do contender or pretender.
Okay.
Phoenix Suns.
Pretenders.
Nah, contender.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess
They're
not.
pretenders.
Or oh, they're okay.
Mhm.
Damn, why pretenders for the Suns, dude? I think they got a pretty. I think it
Because-
could work.
All of the players that have are fraudulent. They don't have any players that actually did anything in their career. I guess you could say KD. I guess if you want to, whatever.
Okay, whoa. You
They,
never did anything in their career.
I'm not gonna say never did anything, but like
in my eyes, KD is a loser.
tips.
In your eyes, you're a bitch.
That's cool. And KD's a loser. Two statements could be true.
But I feel that like, yo, Kevin Durant. Am I going to pretend that him going to Golden State is like some magically admirable thing to do? No. But in the same breath, let's not like, I feel like people take their dislike of Kevin Durant and try to belittle him at like every corner, like he's not him.
But
like
not.
Kevin Durant is
He's
like
not. He's great.
He's not him. He's a great scorer. You want me to tell the difference between Melo and Kevin Durant is? Kevin Durant went to the Warriors and got 2 rings. That's it.
Oh, that's fucked up. I ain't gonna call him Mellow.
They're both scorers. That is it. They give nothing else. They're score the ball.
Wait.
They're great score. Legendary scorers. Yes.
wait, no. KD's actually like solid on defense though.
Oh my God. Here we are talking about Kevin.
He's not bad though.
Oh, but is he good?
He's good enough to where he's not a black hole.
If we have to, all right, that's cool. Whatever. That's not. If you're just good enough, that's not something we should talk about.
But he's a bucket though, so why do we?
That's cool. I get it. He's a bucket, except when you need him to get a bucket at the end of the game in a tight series.
But that's why you have Booker
Who does
and
the same
Beal
thing, and does the same thing.
Yeah, but if you have 2 people who do the same thing, you know, you switch it up.
No,
You don't know
talking
where it's
about-
gonna come from. It's
They
like the
have
Rudy
3
Gobert.
players.
Yo, it's like the Rudy Gay.
No, you Splash Brothers, bro. Come on.
It's the Rudy Gay right side mid 2. Okay, you don't know what when it's gonna come, but it's gonna come.
And it won't come in Game 7. I'll tell you that much.
Yo, failures got too much hate in his heart for KD, bro. I am not a KD fan because of the. I'm not gonna lie. I'm still bitter about that Golden State shit. I give him a little bit of leeway if he wanted to leave. If he just left OKC and it wasn't over there, I don't think anyone would have had an issue.
All right, we already did Kings. We already know the opinion on Clippers, so I'm not gonna care about them. Warriors.
I actually have a hot take on the Clippers.
Oh,
What's your
hot
take on
ahead.
the Clippers?
I think they can figure it out this year.
I think they're going to. That's my conference finals team.
I think they're gonna shock some people. I think they're gonna shock some people, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Is this before or after the James Harden trade?
No. If they get James, it's over. Never mind. I take it back.
So you're saying you like the construction of this team as is without James Harden?
Absolutely.
I think in the playoffs, they're actually fit more for the playoffs than the regular season. The playoffs, I don't think anyone wants to see them first round of the playoffs.
Except
I don't
Denver.
think wants to see them until they have to see them in the playoffs.
Denver will kill them because they have Jokic and they have nothing for Jokic.
Well, you're gonna have to load manage Kawhi like crazy.
That's okay.
But like, what's new?
I mean, you know what you signed up for.
Yeah, but how durable is Kawhi at this point in his career?
That's the only thing that will stop him, to be honest.
Exactly.
Kawhi is one of the strangest careers in NBA history. Like,
It's a curse. That's what it is, bro.
no, like straight up, bro. Kawhi has accomplished so much and so little, all in the same breath.
Listen, man. All I'm gonna say is don't be shocked if they're a top 3 seed in the West. And people are gonna be
I don't know
shocked.
about top 3 seed. I don't know. I'm not gonna. Can't co-sign that
I'm a co-sign that.
because they're
I'm
gonna
gonna
sit. They're gonna take a lot of breaks, games off, and stuff. They might be 4th, 5th, but I could see them in the conference finals for sure, though.
Listen,
think-
man.
I think Phoenix will be a top 3 seed.
What about Lakers?
I think the Lakers will be the 1 seed.
You think so?
How?
I think so. I think they might want to go for the 1 seed. I think the only I would have said Denver, but the only thing that I have reservations about with Denver is the fact that like it's not exact. Like Bruce Brown left, and I felt like Bruce Brown was a huge part of that team.
I don't know.
Yeah,
They're saying that their new kid is supposed to replace him, but I'm just like, we'll see.
Which new kid?
I forget his name, but like they pretty much let him walk in free agency because they're just like, oh, we have someone to replace you.
I
So
think Christian Brown could replace him, to be honest.
yeah, I don't know. Gotta see it.
Hold on. Let me go down the list because I had it open here.
Lakers. Oh, Warriors.
Okay, Sean had a hot take for the Warriors, didn't he?
No, I'll take for the Clippers.
Oh, for the Clippers.
The Warriors will make the playoffs, but I don't think they're gonna do much.
I think they're a whatever team. They'll probably, based off the matchup, they could beat certain teams, but I don't
Yeah.
think they're gonna make a deep run.
I don't know why. Every once in a while, every few years, there's like a team that reminds me of that 3 guard
Suns.
Suns team. And the spirit of that team always just resurfaces in random teams. And it's resurfaced here. I want to root for them. I truthfully do. You have Stephen Curry, Clay, and Chris Paul, who looks decent.
Chris Paul
But
gonna get hurt.
damn.
He gonna get hurt in the playoffs.
This shit's 3 years too late, man.
Like,
Yeah.
I don't...
3 years too late.
Yeah.
Hyped up if it was like 2021 or 2020 and they got Chris Paul, but this is 3 years too late, bro.
He should just retire.
Like, I don't believe in the Warriors at all. I think they'll make the playoffs, but like,
I don't get this.
I think what you said, depending on their matchup, they could probably beat whoever they're matched up against. But after that, no, I don't see them winning past the second round unless Steph goes on some like 2016 Steph shit, which I don't see happening.
What about the Pelicans?
No.
I mean, it depends. Does Zion love basketball more than he loves porn stars?
You're not making it to playoffs.
They gotta trade Ingram.
Really? Trade
Yes, I think-
Ingram for what? Pennies on the
I think-
dollar?
Or a point guard.
Shouldn't you just trade McCollum?
Well, I just assumed he was gonna be gone. That man's old. He don't fit the timeline. I don't know why he's still there.
Yeah. Yeah, those are all great points. I'm just like, why is CJ McCollum there?
Because I felt like they should have traded for Jordan Poole.
Wait, was that an option?
Obviously, the Warriors didn't want to keep Jordan Poole, and they got Chris Paul for him. So I think they was willing to trade anything to get Jordan Poole off the team.
That's
what
very
I got out of
true.
that. So,
Oh my-
I was scared if Brandon Ingram's on that Warriors. team,
Actually,
so that means I would have been in fear. I would have traded him over there. I feel like Brandon Ingram is like, if Andrew Wiggins doesn't got it going, like Brandon Ingram definitely will. Like, they don't have KD, but they got like the good aspects of Wiggins, and then like the good aspects on offense with Ingram. Like, I think that they would have been a contender in my eyes if they got Ingram.
I'll tell you, bro, Jordan Poole for Ingram would have helped both teams.
Brandon Ingram is so...
He's a wishy-washy random player. I don't know. Sometimes he's great. Sometimes he's nowhere to be found.
That's the thing.
But on the Warriors, I think you could just single out his role the way Wiggins did.
Yep.
And like you don't have to be the guy. You could just score, and we'll put you in sets to benefit you.
Mavericks.
Huh.
Do
They're
they even make the
pretenders.
playoffs?
All right, let's not talk crazy. My thing with the Mavericks is
I have to see.
Luka's one of those players.
It really depends on Kyrie.
Yeah, I got.
that one too. Because if Kyrie's playing, I don't care how he's playing. If he's playing, and Luka's doing Luka things, I'm gonna make a hot take, and I think they could beat anybody.
On paper, yes.
Because realistically, just how is Kyrie gonna have? Is there gonna be something to keep Kyrie off the court?
Himself.
If not, I don't. That was really good.
Lately?
Have you what?
Lately?
I don't.
you looked-
I
that
haven't. It's true though.
I don't know. The Mavericks are very worrisome to me. Just because I don't know. You don't know what you're gonna get. They could easily be a very great team, or they can easily be a team where it's like we all look at them throughout the season where we're just saying, okay, when are they gonna make a trade? Because this Kyrie and Luka thing isn't gonna work.
Yeah.
and they got this guy signed for 3 years, right?
Mm-hmm.
So like, yeah, I that pairing is very odd, and I do want to see how they look defensively.
Yeah, that's my thing.
Or about the Mavericks. The Mavericks, before I say any contender, I got to see like 10 games from them.
I just have an asterisk around Dallas, to be honest.
Yeah,
Because they should be good. They should be. But do you really think they remind me of the Clippers? Are they really going to be good? Like they should be. They have the components to be good. But are they actually going to put it together?
To be fair, I think Clippers have the components to win a championship. Like, but I just don't think
Injuries. It's just injuries. They're cursed. They'll never
Yeah.
they're cursed. They're cursed.
But that's the thing. Like, I don't know if the Mavericks even got the juice like that. Like, I really got to see how Luka and Kyrie works, and like, let's see how Luka responds with Kyrie being next to him. Like, can he be like the LeBron James instead of being Luka? Like, that's the thing. I think he's capable of doing it, but will he do it?
Yeah, that's my thing. I hope he doesn't cater to Kyrie.
Yeah.
Yeah. If he doesn't, if Luka plays like Luka, and then Kyrie just gets his on the side, and then the rest of the team is playing defense, and I don't know who could beat them, to be honest.
Listen, that's the thing though, Stanley. I don't think that Luka can be Luka and they win because Luka has the ball in his hands too much. I think if Luka is like more like LeBron, then I think it works. But if he's not, then I don't know.
I do agree. I think Luka needs to. He does a lot of dumb things throughout the game and stuff. I think he needs to polish that out. Jokic used to do the same thing. Like when he gets upset, he'll get a foul, and then he'll get like 2 of those early, and then it's like he has to sit down. Certain shots he takes is bad. It's just if he polishes all that kind of stuff and just focus on playing the game the right way, I think Luka's MVP.
He should be. Like he genuinely could be.
It's their record, to be honest. It's not like he's playing bad or he can't get the MVP. They don't have a good record.
Yeah. It's kind of crazy though, because I think outside of Russell Westbrook, there's been only a handful of MVPs with like bad records.
That's just historically though. Like they usually don't give it. Like the only reason they gave it to Russell that year is because we never seen that triple double shit in so long. But
bro, it's been like since Oscar freaking Robinson we saw that.
So that's the only reason why we gave it, because of the stats. But like, if we really look at that year, honestly, should we have given Russell that MVP? Like,
yeah,
I
think
no.
so.
I say no.
Dog,
who are you giving it to? Like James Harden?
I think James Harden was more deserving than Russell Westbrook.
James Harden got robbed in 2015. James Harden got robbed arguably in 2017.
A lot of years James Harden got robbed.
I feel like 2015 Steph should not have won that shit. 2016 Steph,
that's in 400 threes. Yeah, you got that for.
Oh, and also speaking of the Clippers, why is James Harden trying to like make his way over there?
He's trying to be in LA, probably.
Yeah, but like, why?
Because Philly's done, bro. That's why.
Philly's window's closed.
Yeah, that's done. It was never open, to be honest, but.
Yeah, I can agree with that. Yeah, that's one of those hard pills to swallow.
I'm glad it was never open. I never wanted to see Joel Embiid win a championship ever.
Really?
He's not capable of winning.
Bro, some of y'all got real hate in your heart.
It's not hate. We're watching the games.
Y'all talking about crazy right now. Y'all need to relax.
He's a loser. And he got a sympathy MVP.
He did get a sympathy MVP. Yes, he got an MVP because Kendrick Perkins decided to bring up.
Yeah.
What do I gotta do to win an MVP?
Hey, bro, you can have it. And then what he do? Folded again.
No, I'm not gonna deny that he folded. He definitely folded. Like,
just like every year.
I lost respect for him when he dunked that Jokic match.
Yeah, absolutely. He was talking all that smoke when he had that 50-point game. Then it was time to play him again. Oh yeah, I'm not playing this game.
All right, so since we did the West, we might as well do the East while we're here.
There's only 2 teams, Jesse, who are done.
Yeah, dude. Like, come on, man. It's literally just up to the Bucks and Celtics, and then
Yeah.
I already said my piece about Miami a few episodes ago. Like, if Tyler Hero is not going to be the best player, or Bam Adebayo is not going to be the best player on this team this year, they ain't doing shit.
Okay,
So,
but what about the Cavs? I have faith in the Cavaliers, bro. I have
Cavs ain't
faith.
Not this year. They're gonna be great, but not this year. Next year,
I think they'll
probably.
be good for the regular season in the playoffs. Then they'll falter.
Bro,
Donovan's gonna be traded soon, though.
talk about a team that I really do just want to win. Like, I
The Cavs?
really want Damian Mitchell to win. I want the Cavaliers to win. Like, they're so, like, I feel like they're a team that should be able to put it together, you know?
They won't. He's gonna be gone by the time they try to get it together.
Yeah, and it's kind of sad to see.
Y'all could try to get him, Loki, again.
The Heat? But would
Yeah.
he still, yeah.
They could, but they're probably gonna have to wait.
Yeah, after this
contract up?
year, it's three. He has this season and 2 more seasons, but after this season, they're gonna be after they fold, he's gonna be like, I want to trade, and then that's what he's gonna have the 1 extra year, and they're gonna be like, he has the leverage. So, y'all should try to go for him next summer.
I'm done with this pain as a Heat fan of
Yeah.
asking agents and all this other shit.
Pat
At
Riley's
this
not gonna do it though, because he's probably gonna,
Bam's
we
my
don't
guy.
gotta speak on that again.
Yeah, there's no, like, I'm done with trying to have free agents and shit come over there. At this point, like, Miami drafted these niggas in the lottery. They need to be stars. We drafted Bam in the lottery. No, I guess Tyler doesn't count, but like, he's that lucky 13 for the shooting guard position, and you can't be asked if you get drafted 13 as a shooting guard. You're just not allowed to. So, yeah, they just need to be that guy at this point. If I honestly feel like if Tyler or Bam take that next step, and they're like by far, like the best player, like better than Jimmy, we get to the playoffs and we're looking at Bam to be that guy or Tyler to be that guy, then I think Miami could actually fuck around and win it. But I just don't see that happening. That's literally a fever dream in my mind.
My thing with, like, I was thinking about this the other day, and this is kind of a random thought, not really like applying to the current timeline now, but like, you know how like our scouting staff is like really good,
Yeah,
like one of the best in the league.
yeah.
You think that can bite us in the ass, like when we actually do decide to like blow it up? Because I feel like that actually will.
Miami doesn't believe in blowing it up. That's the thing.
Yeah.
I don't think Miami believes in tanking.
They
Yeah,
don't.
they
literally
don't.
said they don't.
But here's a problem. Miami always finds himself in like the 10th, 8th,
Yeah, the
8th
middle,
draft
yeah.
pick, and they do the best that they can with it. But
They do
damn,
good, yeah.
if there was ever a year that they should just fucking blow it up, yeah, I'd be like 2
It
years
should've
from
been
now.
last year. Bro,
No,
when you
honestly, it should be
started-
2 years from now.
Nah, bro. I was saying it should have happened last year in the beginning of the season. Like when we started off so shitty, I remember talking to Ryan. Like I was talking to Ryan back and forth, and I was like, bro, they need to fucking blow this shit up and just tank for Victor. Because like at this point, I was like, yo, trade fucking everybody, only keep Tyler or Bam, but get rid of Jimmy. You see what you can get for Jimmy. Like get everything. But I honestly don't. I don't want to bring up the Heat again. I feel like we fucking bring up the Heat every single time we talk. Fuck the Heat right now.
I mean, we are the Flozone in Florida, so
Yeah, I agree, but like, fuck Pat Riley.
yeah.
You guys want to talk about the you guys want to talk about the new PS5 and Spider-Man 2?
Yo, I literally bought the PS5, the Spider-Man bundle for it. I love it. I'm so fucking happy.
Have you played it?
I'm still on Miles Morales. I'm just speed running through it right now. I'm just speed running through and doing main missions so I can get to Spider-Man 2 as quick as possible.
Yeah, Miles Morales is pretty. It was okay. I thought the story was kind of mid, but like the gameplay is still fun.
Oh no, the gameplay like feels great. I've really been enjoying it. It feels great.
Bro, that's the power of the PS5, baby.
Yeah. Yeah, fidelity mode. Oh, chef's kiss.
Nigga, I remember the weekend I got that shit. I got that shit on Thursday. First day it came out, put that shit at home. I didn't even connect it to my. I had a test the next day. I didn't even like play that shit. I remember I think my little brother just ended up playing it, but like I was just studying. Took my exam the next day. Got a fucking B on that bitch. Went in my car, worked Uber, bought myself a new TV just for the PS5.
Bro, I deadass got a TV for my PS5 too.
Bro, I felt like I had to, dog. I put that on my old screen, and I was like, "Yo, this is disrespectful. I gotta get the 4K, bro. Like, I gotta like this shit gotta pop when I'm looking at it."
Y'all are funny.
That was like, we need the HDR.
Yeah, that's what I my broadcast couldn't afford a TV with HDR, but like I ended up getting like a really nice Samsung. So like I guess it came down to something. But really quick, the new PS5 is coming out. They're like it's basically a slim edition. They're phasing out the older PS5 models and bringing in the new ones. They have a detachable drive, which I thought was pretty cool. That is, you can attach it or detach it, and I believe the detachable drive is like $79. Am I off on that?
Yeah, like 80.
It's like $80 for the detachable drive.
Mm-hmm.
Since there's only 2 people here without a PS5, Stanley and G, are you guys going to get the new PS5?
No.
I'll just buy whichever one they have. If like, I mean, it depends on which retailer I buy it at. If they have the old PS5, I'll buy it. If they have the Slim, I'll buy it. I just want to play Spider-Man. That's it.
All right, so are we getting the digital or physical? What was you feeling?
Because I have too many PS4 games.
Yeah. Yeah,
Oh,
I
you
feel
have
like
a
I
physical?
have to.
You have a physical or digital?
Oh, no, I have a physical.
Oh, okay.
Bro, I feel like I had to. Because I have too many games. And also, I feel like this is the PS5 is a really unique generation. Because I feel that a lot of times when you like with the PS2, with the PS3, going back to the PS2, you're just like, okay, whatever. Going from the PS4 to the PS5, I feel that so many PS4 games like hold up and were so well made, and also a lot of games were just patched out by now to where it's very playable state. I feel like you're doing yourself a disservice by not going back to PS4 games.
Did you just defend the PS4?
I think
I actually did. Like a lot of the games that came out buggy, like Red Dead 2, for example. I fucking love playing it on my PS5. It loads so quick because of the new SSD. Like what would take my PS4 at least 30 seconds to load a new.
Okay. I know what you're trying to say. My bad. Okay, I see what. No, I agree. I know what you're trying to say. At first, I was like confused. I was like, "What are you talking about?"
He's basically saying that playing the games on the PS4 games on the PS5 basically gives new life to those old games.
Yeah,
I agree. I don't remember what game did I put. What PS4 game was it?
Oh, Cyberpunk.
Might have been Cyberpunk. Yeah.
Yeah, Cyberpunk.
Because I got Cyberpunk PS4 for the PS5. And I remember when I tried it on PS5 and like the gameplay was a lot smoother and everything felt seamless playing it.
Oh, if you Cyberpunk recently just released a new patch and they also released DLC. If you want to like really get the Cyberpunk experience, play it now. I've been in love with that fucking game. And honestly, I don't want to be like a revisionist here. But like Cyberpunk is a good game, but released in the most unplayable state ever.
That shit was tragic, dude. I don't remember if we ever talked about it on the Flozone or something. But
yeah.
When that game came out, dude, like I to be honest, I'm not gonna. This was like around the time I had a little more money than I should have been spending. But like, I pre-ordered the game because it was only gonna be like $50 instead of 60. So I was like, well, I guess I got a discount. So I pre-ordered it, got it, played it, and then literally, like, my PS4 just said error, and then the whole game stopped, and I was like, what? Because I remember everyone saying the game was broken, and like, I was like, it can't be that broken though. And then I lost all my progress, and I was like, wow, okay, that's fucked up.
Damn.
So start the game the next day, go through the whole character thing, because I spent like an hour making my person, redid it in like 10 minutes, jump into the game. Like now, I'm like an hour and a half in the game, and then it shut off again. This is the first 2 days the game comes out, and
My bad.
what?
I was gonna
Not
say
bad.
the fact that retailers had the game for $10 when it was only like a month
Yeah, I
Mhm.
remember.
showed you the state of that game.
The biggest disservice that fucking what are they called? Red
CD Project Red.
Project Red. One of the worst mistakes I've ever seen by a whole a company. That fumble's almost as big as the Xbox One, dude. Like the Xbox One launch.
I
Like
think
that's how big of a fumble that the release of Cyberpunk was. Because honestly, the game wasn't boring. Whenever I play the game, like I wasn't having the most fun. I'm not gonna lie to you, but the story was interesting to me. But I could not play it.
Wait, my question is, were you doing side missions?
I was doing a bit of side missions.
Okay, I'm not gonna
The
lie.
story on the side missions were more interesting to me than the main.
The
story
main, yeah. Honestly, I love just getting lost in the city. The main story is cool. I enjoy it, but I'm just like, I'd rather, like, bro, I nailed a dude to a fucking crucifix. Like you, it doesn't get more peak than this.
But yeah, so I gotta. I'll end up playing it one day. I just don't know what I'm gonna play it on. I'll probably play it on PS5 because I'm broke nowadays. But so that and the Spider-Man 2 came out. Unfortunately, I am not home where my PS5 is, so I will not be able to play this game until Thanksgiving. I don't even. So like, I literally have to turn off all my Twitter things and everything on it. But a lot of Black Twitter is bringing this up. Why the fuck do white people love putting that haircut on black
I
guys?
knew exactly what you was gonna say.
Oh, the dread comb over.
It's yeah, dude. And I knew a kid that had a white girlfriend in undergrad. Like, he's like, yeah, I've been with my girl for like 2 years, and he had the same exact hairstyle,
The dread comb over.
the dread comb over, and he had a white woman with him. Like, I was like, Jesus, man.
I hate that haircut so much, bro.
It's like, bro, if he actually,
Bro, it reminds me of corporate wokeism.
I have not seen this.
bro, just go search it up. Just go search up Miles Morales Spider-Man 2.
The haircut they put on this man.
And it doesn't even look good on him.
Bro, they gave him the freshest fade in Spider-Man Miles Morales, and they fucking took that shit, gave him fucking corporate dreads, bro. What the fuck? This nigga looks like a fucking
Ew.
black woman, bro. Like, I am so upset with how they did my man like this, bro.
What are they trying to do?
Bro, like, he looks like a lesbian. Can we not deny that? He looks like a lesbian black woman, dude. There's nothing wrong with looking like that.
I was
Like,
trying
dude,
to avoid that. It looked like they were trying to do the Black Panther, Michael B. Jordan's character.
Oh, you know he actually has a Black Panther skin in the game.
Really?
Yeah, it's so nice.
Yeah, Jesse, man.
Yeah, that's pretty OD, Jesse. That's crazy.
Wait, what do you mean? It's on Twitter.
Man, I'm
I
trying to
literally just said I have everything blocked.
Oh, sorry.
Jesse,
I didn't know
I
a skin
realized
was a
that,
plot
like,
point.
This morning. I realized this morning because I went online and saw someone going through the city playing the game, and I saw how fast everything was going. I was like, bro, no. I was supposed to experience this myself. I felt so upset.
Fast travelers, though?
It's so fast. It's so fast. And yo, you want to know what's crazy? People were complaining about like so many dumb little things. It's like, oh, this city doesn't feel lived in. Da 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 da. And I'm just like,
a cab in New York, dude. What the fuck?
I'm just like, bro, gamers are the thieves of joy. I hate them so much. You will give them a piece of gold and they will nitpick it until they find the flaw that they need to.
It's annoying.
And like, their fast travel system is like a technical marvel. Honestly, traversal in that game in general is a technical marvel. You can go across that entire city so fast. Like, it's insane. It is truthfully insane. They've doubled the speed. They doubled the size of the city. And somehow it doesn't feel like that to go across it. Tell me how that makes sense.
Dude, Grand Theft Auto with that type of fucking technology, dude. Imagine how Grand Theft Auto 6 is going to be.
Yeah.
What a time to be a gamer.
Yo, speaking of speaking of that, I don't want to bring it back to Cyberpunk for too long. I feel like the fact that it had a PS4 port was the reason why it went the way it did.
Yeah, I don't know why they changed their minds from the next gen to doing only old gen, and then they like postponed the next gen version, right?
Yeah.
Like, did it ever come out?
Oh, the next gen? Yeah, it's out.
It is?
Yeah.
Damn.
That's no,
Okay,
if you played Cyberpunk on your PS4 and on your PS5, you probably paid the next gen version of it. More likely than not.
Is it free?
Yeah, because I remember they said if you bought the PS4, the PS5 update was going to be free. That's the only reason I was like, okay, then fine, I'll just get the PS4, and I didn't really get it on PC for that reason.
What'd you say? Sorry.
I got it on PS4 instead of PC because I thought that the update, like at the time, they said the update was going to be free to just update the PS5. So is that not the case anymore? I guess not. I got lied to. That's great. Wow, dude. What a Weasley little liar, dude. Weasley little liar.
Oh, and also Mario Wonder came out this week, but I don't know.
I don't know.
It's one of those games where it's like, bro, people are like, yeah, I'm supposed to care about this, and I'm just like,
There's no need to talk about this.
I don't care.
You know what? We should talk about though.
What?
Bro, is it over for DJ Envy from the Breakfast Club?
Oh, DJ Rico? Yeah.
DJ Rico. This nigga just is hilarious.
You're a Rico fiend, bro. What's up with you?
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know why anything you could add Rico to anything, and it's just 10 times funnier.
You know what's the worst part, man?
What?
Is that he had everybody around him telling him, "Yo, this doesn't seem right. Are you sure this is with the government?"
Nah, dude, he's making so much money.
Talking about, Caesar, his partner, learned how to do real estate in prison.
That doesn't sound
Maybe the
fair.
last person I'll trust about real estate.
Red flag number one.
Red flag number one. Second red flag is that his name is Caesar.
That's valid, bro. That's valid. I knew a Caesar too. I'm not gonna.
Y'all ever met a trustworthy Caesar?
No.
No. Oh my god.
What's your third?
The jeans he wore.
The third is when he said that you're using other people's money to buy property. That should have been like a massive red flag.
Using other. That sounds like fraud.
Yeah. Like, oh yeah, I'm not even using any of my own money. You just use other people's money. That's the trick. Like if that's the trick, everybody would be doing it right now.
He thought he was doing something too.
So is DJ Envy over?
Oh yeah, no, definitely. They've already put his job on like Indeed.
Bro, he was on Zoom. He couldn't even come in.
Which is crazy. The fact that he's not fired is crazy. He must have a crazy contract.
Why would you not let him in the building, but you'd be like, you could be on Zoom? I don't understand that. That's weird to me.
He probably can't because they're probably investigating his ass. He might be on house arrest for all we know. And I know it eats at Charlemagne every day to not make jokes about it.
Yeah, he wants to say something. That's why I'm like, okay, so they actually are friends.
Yeah, that is how you know they're friends. Because Charlemagne isn't making jokes about it.
He's the most out-of-pocket person I've ever heard of in my life.
Bro, I will never forget. This man asked Kevin Hart right after cheating. Like he was like, "Yeah, what's your favorite side of ribs with your ribs?" I was just like, "What?"
Oh, that is hilarious. That was funny.
That was such a good quip.
He didn't have nothing to say back either. He was just like, I know some shit about you too.
Which is like crazy. You know how hard it is to stump someone like Kevin Hart? Not to be like he's the wittiest comedian out here, but it's like fairly hard to do. He's just like,
You would think he was prepared for that,
yeah,
but he
yeah,
wasn't.
no.
It makes me wonder, like, how do people get into these Ponzi schemes?
He wanted to get rich quick, and I've seen I've seen how much they get paid, bro.
'Cause there was
Buddy's
that
making
one
like
Ponzi scheme that
a
was
quarter of a
going
mil a
around
year.
the Haitian community.
Hmm.
There was that one Ponzi scheme that was going around in the
Oh, the
Haitian
crypto
community.
thing, right?
It was something like that.
Yeah, that was sad. Oh man, that is just. That is so fucking sad. What's next on this docket? Oh, okay. I'm just gonna talk about Sniper Wolf because I'd much rather talk about that.
All right.
So for those who don't know, we all know SS Sniper Wolf. She's probably like the biggest React YouTube channel, and she got into I don't even know how to describe this, but she got into, I guess, a beef with Jax Films. And for those who don't know, Jax Films is probably one of the older YouTubers on the platform, probably one of the most OG ones out there, and who's still making content. And this all started because Jax Films made a second channel basically mocking Sniper Wolf and, well, React content, period. But then he specifically targeted Sniper Wolf in hopes that she would stop making React content, which I have opinions about that, but I digress.
I agree as well.
I
too have opinions.
Yeah, I have opinions on that, but I digress. So essentially what had happened was Sniper Wolf and her infinite wisdom, after months of essentially being harassed, got fed up and pulled up on him. The issue is that she ended up doxing him, and dude has a whole family and all that stuff. And then she ended up doxing him. Somehow, some way, the victim turned into the abuser in this very odd scenario. And I'm just gonna say it outright: doxing is never okay, especially if you're for anyone is not okay, but especially if you're like I guess a public figure, it's especially not okay. You know? And while I don't think what she did was correct, I think that's something we all should agree on. There's another part of me that's like, while what she did wasn't right, I feel that there's a level of fuck around and find out. And he fucked around and found out. I don't agree with what she did, but there's a level of, bro, you don't make an entire YouTube channel dedicated to mocking someone and then
Not expect retaliation.
yeah, and not expect retaliation. I feel like there's a certain point where I'm just like, yeah, you're both in the wrong and there's no real victim in this situation. Cause bro, he was making videos for 6 months straight, essentially reacting to her reacts and being on this high horse. And something that like really pisses me off on the internet is when people feel holier than thou because they put in work in their content and they look at someone else's content and they're just like, oh, this isn't good enough. Like they're actually the internet police. That sentiment has always pissed me off. And I get it, you know, to put in work into something and see someone essentially more successful than you, you know, it's got to eat at you. but still, I've always hated that. I think it's super pretentious, and also it's kind of pocket watching a little bit. Like why you want her dick? But I don't know what y'all boys think.
I always dislike SS Sniper Wolf. So if this is the opportunity for her to leave, I'm happy about that.
Oh, and, I forgot to mention. Also she got demonetized for doxing, so there's that as well.
And there was that one thing where she was like asking like minors to what was she doing? Trying to get minors to like flash themselves.
Oh, that sounds very illegal and wrong.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, really quick. I want to ask Jesse a question.
Go crazy.
Are you done with that love letter to Sniper Wolf, dude?
What are you talking about? Love letter?
Where's her accountability?
I just said I don't agree with her. I don't agree with what she did.
Jesse was kind of glazing over there.
That man has a family. She doesn't have a family like him. Dude,
I could have swore I saw him on sale at Dunkin' Donuts the way he was glazing.
Oh my God. What are you talking? I literally said, and I quote, I don't agree with what she did. Multiple times. I don't agree with what she did, and doxing is wrong.
You literally tried to justify doxing. You're like, doxing is wrong, but...
You did, yeah. You did. You're like, it's wrong in theory, but...
No, but like, real shit, though. Like, real shit. There's a level of, like, fuck around and find out, bro. And I feel that, like, bro, you don't... I hate it when niggas are like, they do something, they are so in about it, and then it's like they're clutching their pearls, and it's just like, granted, this situation's really bad for this example, but I'm just like, bro, like, I don't feel that, like, you're just innocent in this at all, as if, like, because I feel like it's something that was very unprovoked, and you went out of your way to go do this, and you were at it for months on end. You know, if it was like for a little bit, whatever, who cares? You were at this for 6 months, bro. 6 fucking months. Like I don't know.
Look, Jesse, all I'm gonna say is this: I do agree that there is a level of mess around and find out, and it's like, can we can admit it. We can say two things are true. Like, what he was doing, making the videos for 6 months, is some sucker shit. Like, that's literally what it is. It's just some sucker shit.
Yeah, but what she did was fucked up. You don't dox someone, period, and you don't dox someone with a family.
She was like, she put it on her. What you didn't mention is that she put it on her Instagram story of her saying, "Should I go to Septicguy's house?" to her 13 and 14-year-old fans, and they all said yes. And that's when she posted a picture of her at, like, outside of his home.
Yeah. Granted, if she just pulled up on him, that would have been fine. That would have been whatever. But if she, like, it's like this. If she didn't dox him, it would have been like, ha ha ha, whatever. And they actually talked it out. That would have been fine in my book.
Nah, bro. But you know what she could have done, though? She could have played the behind the scenes games. Which is, like, she could have just literally went to YouTube, like, yo, like, this guy's talking about me, like, demonetize this channel. Like, speaking about me. She could have been real gangster, like, is what I'm saying. She could have been a real gangster. She decided to chill. She decided to let Jackie live, bro. Like, I feel like that's the only part I'll give her credit, because she really could have gone and made it, like, I'm going to try to ruin your whole stream of income type thing.
And then ended up backfiring so bad.
Yeah.
Like, so, honestly, she should have, I don't know how a victim turns into, like, the aggressor in a situation like this, but it happened. It happened.
Really quick, though.
But, bro, was I really glazing? Or, like, y'all really think I was glazing her like that?
Just a bit.
Okay.
It was light glaze.
All right, I'll take it on the chin.
Pause.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Hey, no.
What are you doing, dude?
God damn it.
Lost my train of thought. No, like she could have handled it in a different way. I just don't know if I can defend you like showing someone's house. But I do think you did bring a different perspective of everyone that I've been seeing on YouTube talk about it. Like you're right, it is kind of annoying when we see people talk about like, oh, like they don't make good content. Like you're making content about someone's bad content. It's like really, really weird thing to do.
Because social media in general and like content creators, they love to like get on like a high horse about what they do, and I'm like, bro, you make videos online and fucking post them. Okay?
Whoa.
If you make a video essay, if you make a goddamn movie, if you make a skit, if you literally just stare into the camera for 10 minutes, those are all the same thing. A video you post online in the internet. Why are you cock watching? I've always hated that. I'm sorry. It's been like a personal pet peeve of mine.
Really quick, Jesse, I want to ask you a question. 2 questions.
Shoot away.
All right. So the first one is your girlfriend an OnlyFans model?
Oh my god. No.
Are you iDubbbz? Because that's what you sound like right now, dude. Because that's how. That's the reason why all these like old people that are like, oh, super rah internet, they all hate iDubbbz now. Because he's like, bro, like that content was really shit. Like the content cop things were like, what? Like I was just making fun of someone for making bad like videos. Is like, what is that really? Like I don't know why you guys hold it in such high regard. I think you just literally said the same thing, bro. Just now.
Oh, I didn't even know that's what he.
Pokimane was complaining about. The pay at Twitch. I'm like, why are you pocket watching, dog? Why are you pocket watching for?
Yeah. Cause I don't know, like social media, like they get so like weird about it, and I'm just like, it's not that deep. It's like how I've always felt about it is, why are you going out of your way to essentially talk shit about someone and what they do on the internet? Like because ultimately I feel that like YouTubing is like in the day and age of 2023, like YouTubing is not all that like special and unique, you know? And that's just my personal like hot take. You know, it takes a lot to be successful, and I'll always give that to someone, but ultimately you have to be for real with what you do. And your job is to make videos, not to pocket watch, you know?
Even if there is a lot of bad content out there.
Because there is. And do I think that reaction content is like some highbrow thing that needs to be preserved? No. But I also think that like commentary channels fall into that same breath. I don't think commentary is truthfully all that special. I don't think it's even important. I don't even think it's all that great of a genre, if I'm being honest. Tech reviews, depending on how repetitive they are also falling under that same breath.
You know how I feel about tech reviews.
Yeah, because tech reviews can be really good, but they can also be really bad when you're milking it. Like, is the iPhone 14 worth it? And it just released a year later. Those videos, I feel that, because I feel like that initial concept is really good. Because figuring out if, let's say, the iPhone 14 is still good 5 years later, I think that's actually a valid question, me personally. And it appeals to a different type of consumer. And also it's just interesting in general to watch. But when you do that a year later, and this phone just released a year ago, it's like, what are we doing here, you know? What other genres do y'all find like lazy and just in general not special?
On YouTube?
Yeah.
Roblox, dude. The Roblox community is so lazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
The Minecraft community is so lazy, dude.
Yo, Minecrafters are. I feel so bad for them. I've never saw. I've never seen someone be stuck doing the same thing over and over and over again, and then they truthfully do not care about you. Like, Minecrafters do not give a single flying fuck about the content creator, and I feel so bad because you have all this fame and you can't do anything to change it. Because there are some people who can take a pivot off of content and do something else, but I feel like 90% of Minecrafters can only do Minecraft and be successful. Not because they're bad, but just because their fan base will never allow them to grow. Because your audience is children.
That's the thing with having those niche channels, bro. Like, for Dream, it's gonna be a cool, like, 5 years, but, like, you never know. Like, not a lot of people can be okay after that. Like, you're gonna hit a high, and, bro, like, get ready to hit, like, not a low, but a low, you know? Like,
Dream's gonna be fucking interesting. Dream, bro, this dude's on tour making music, okay? I don't know why. Like, bro's just living life. And honestly, I don't really hate on it, you know? Do I like enjoy his music? Like, no. But in the same breath, I'm just like, I feel like he'll be okay only because he already seems like he wants to pivot and do other things. And I think he might be able to do it because his videos are so formulaic. It's kind of like Mr. Beast. Like, I think he has that formula down pat to where he can, and he has an audience big enough to where even if you take 1% of it, that's like, bro, you can make a trust fund for your children type shit. Like, it's just that large, you know?
I'm just not trying to call you out, Jesse. I agree. I think everything you said is just really cool, but isn't everything you said like just now contradict what you were saying, dude?
Oh, no,
Before,
100%, yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, no,
making
I'm just
sure.
proving a point, being like, hey, like, yeah, there are things I personally don't think are special, but here's the thing. I'm not going to go on a 6-month tirade and dedicate hours and hours of my life to go hate on something.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, like, the difference between me and Jack Films is that I could talk my shit and leave it there. Bro couldn't. Like, that's the issue.
So would you be freaking out if you got doxxed? It's a gated community. that was Jacksepticeye's problem. You shouldn't be talking shit if you don't live in a gated community. If someone could just walk into your place, bro, like that, come on, dog.
Yeah, I mean, shit.
Like, you should have been talking shit. Yeah, I mean, anyone else got any thoughts on this, Stan?
This is all new to me. I'm finding out about it right now.
Stan doesn't care about any of this internet shit, bro.
I'm like this close to deleting all my social medias and just whoever got my number, bro.
I feel
What
you
is-
on that, man. I feel you on that.
What turned you guys off from social media?
My biggest turnoff is
They were never in it.
I feel like social media doesn't realize how much it affects society and how people think, and it's like you starting to see like there's real life bots walking this earth. Like they really believe everything that's on social media, and that's what it is. And it's like I think what started it for me was this gender war, the men versus women, I value men bullshit, all that. I think that's where it started for me, where I'm like I'm really off this.
Mm-hmm.
And then now we're just keep following certain celebrities, and I think that's weird too. Like I don't really care. I don't know these people. I don't really care that these people did whatever. And it's just I don't know. People say a lot of dumb things, and I see these kids just absorb it like a sponge. And that bothers me.
That's pretty poetic. What about you, G?
What's the question again?
What is it? What about social media turns you off?
Yeah.
Same with Stan. The gender wars thing like really annoys me. It's like two sides of the same coin trying to argue with each other and bringing up the same tired points. But one thing I hate that's really turned me off about social media is like just the toxicity of a lot of things. Like you go on Instagram Reels comment section, and it'll be the same video as the one that's on TikTok, and it's like a completely different place.
Oh yeah, Twitter as well. Twitter will take a TikTok and be like, yeah, there was this one dude. He filmed a day in his life, and he's like, bro, at Twitter, on TikTok, it was nothing but positive. It's like, yeah, bro, keep on doing your thing. Da da da. On Twitter, bro, he was fighting for his goddamn life. Let me tell you.
Like that one post of the woman who was like, me and my husband wake up every morning and we share some coffee in our garden and we talk all morning. And everybody was like, oh, this is actually ableist because not everybody can walk to their garden.
Oh my god, this is crazy.
Or, it's like, oh, this is actually classist because not everybody can afford a garden. Oh, sorry that I can't have a garden and talk to my husband. I'd love to have that. And it's like, calm down, dude.
Because I think the biggest issue with social media is, on TikTok, it has the For You page. The thing I've noticed the most is that because it's tailored towards you, I think a lot of people walk away thinking, oh, every single bit of this video has to be tailored towards me because it's on the For You page. And it's like, life doesn't really work like that, I don't know. That's my take.
And another thing that happened with social media is two women showing how childish they are.
Are we gonna talk about it now?
Is Cheesecake Factory a bad place?
Oh, you're talking about that girl. Oh God.
I've actually never been.
Wait, hon. Let's set the ground real quick. So
you guys know it's a skit, right?
No, I don't even know. Some people are saying it's a skit. Some people are not saying it's a skit. I seen a video of her talk about it afterwards, so I don't think it's a skit.
It's because they have videos like that prior. That's why I said that.
Oh, they do? Okay.
Yes, it was a skit, but they did it just to do it, and it blew up. So it is a conversation now. So
listen, man, black people need to be freed of the shackles that is these skits.
Oh man, I agree.
Every year, it's always some new dumb skit.
I'm telling you.
And you might think the situation's actually real, and it's like, oh, how do y'all not know this is a skit? I'm like, man, I thought skits were supposed to be funny.
Nah, these are just commentary.
Hey, Greg, I feel you right now. I be making faces looking at these reels.
Like, is this a skit or a short movie? Like, come on, man.
Don't make no sense.
Especially when it gets like the brick face girl, dude, where she's like slapping white people. She's like, I'm beating racism, slap and then twerk. There's nothing funny about that. It's just kind of like
I was uncomfortable.
Yeah, dude, it's like, like you're not funny. You're just It's like disgusting, dude. Gross.
Social media, it's gonna be the death of me.
Because my thing about it is that, like, so many people are so ready. Like, they got responses locked and loaded, ready to go.
Because they think they're ready and they think they're right, and I think that's the biggest issue with social media. It makes it seem like there's one answer to everything, and it's like
there's not.
One person might like cheesecake, another person might not. Maybe some people grew up where cheesecake is considered a low value thing, and like to some people, cheesecake is McDonald's.
Yeah.
To other people, like I hear people talk about Red Lobster is one of those places too. It's like some people's like, oh, you go to Red Lobster, that's fancy to you. Other people's like, yo, we get to go to Red Lobster today. It is
And
what
that's
it is.
fancy to them.
People have their preference. Who cares?
I do.
All right,
And
Sean
the
cares.
internet does.
Let's
Yeah,
hear it, bro.
Dude,
What are
sometimes
your
in
thoughts about
life there's like
cheesecake?
effective rights, dude. That's the reason I disagree with that take, Stan.
What do you
Because
mean?
sometimes things are just right.
Like what?
She was treated like that. It was a skit, and she was the way she was acting. She made it sound like it was like White Castle or McDonald's, dude. Like it's cheesecake, dude.
No, I hear you on that, but
Also, like some people take these videos online too damn personal. Like I be hearing the hurt in these tweets. Like,
Yeah.
why can't you cater to me? It'll be like, I feel like through some of these tweets, they want, like, they're directly talking to the person, like, as if they're going through it. Like the only thing that they're missing between like the regular tweet and what we see and like what they want to say and like them themselves is like, baby, you know, I took you out to cheesecake. Why don't you like it? I feel like that's like some people's tweets. Like genuinely, that's a vibe I get. Like, baby, what? Cheesecake's not good for you?
I mean, that brown bread goes hard at cheesecake.
Yeah.
I don't care about anything else. I just need that brown bread.
Facts.
I just feel like people have their preferences, and if their preferences don't fit into your life, call it quits. Whatever. If it's a deal breaker, deal with it. Move on. You don't gotta tweet about it, talk about it. Who gives a fuck? Not everybody's gonna agree on everything.
You're talking about
Maybe
with the
to
internet.
maybe to her, cheesecake wasn't shit. That's cool. If you don't think me taking, even if it doesn't shit, the issue I had with the video is like, how does somebody do something for you and you're upset? That's weird. You're a weirdo. I don't care if somebody fucking brought McDonald's to me. I don't even eat McDonald's. The fact that you thought to take me to McDonald's or give me McDonald's, I'm gonna appreciate that shit. That's just who I am. But whatever.
After
that's-
the fact that you made him miss the other reservation.
Exactly. But that's why I said it was definitely a skit based off like to me there's no way people really are like that. I know there are like here and there that there are, but just
It's like so rare, right? That you're
the
gonna
way-
run into that.
The way it was recorded, it felt like it was like. But then again, the guy looked like he generally didn't know what was going on. So
Yeah, that's why I'm just like, I thought it was.
it really could have been real. But the way she looked at the camera is like, you don't take somebody who looks like me to cheesecake.
Wearing
And I'm like-
dark lipstick.
And I'm like, who do you think you are? And I'm not one of them people that's scared to talk about like, oh, she looks like this or she look like, I'll say it. I don't give a fuck. Like you're not, who do you think you are? Like I'll say that. I'll say that to the person. I don't care. I have no filter, no shame. I don't care. But
What would you say if you were on that camera right now? Like,
I
boom.
had to look her dead in the face. Who do you think you are? What do you really think you look like? Do you know what you sound like right now?
Entitled.
Like, bro.
That was pretty tough, Stanley.
It's not. It would have. That's based off what her response is. Cause then
Nah,
it goes crazier from there. To be honest, that's just yeah. That's. She said something dumb, then I got something for dumb.
Because her response video was like, first off, I hated it off the fact that she just took so damn long to get to the point. And also, she tried like defending it in such a way where I'm just like, oh, okay, man.
And I don't play that trying to make me look stupid shit either, bro. Because I really would take her to my house, get in my house, lock the door, and she got to walk home.
Yeah, facts. But I guess we can wrap it up here.
What about the 40 oysters, girl? We can.
I don't know what that is either.
All right, now let's just wrap it up.
Nah, dude. Tell Stanley, dude. Tell Stanley about this one.
All right, I gotta go do something real quick. Just send me a text when y'all are done.
No, you have to sit here and stay, dude.
Okay.
So basically, this guy really wanted to take this chick out on a date. So I think she was kind of like, I don't really want to do this, but you know what? If you're paying, I'm eating. So they go out to this place and they serve oysters. And she eats about 4 trays of oysters.
Oh, that is expensive.
And 10 oysters on. So that comes out to 40 oysters, dude. Has anybody eaten oysters here?
No.
Yeah.
They can get kind of pricey depending on where you
No,
live.
I know that. They are pricey. 40 is oof.
No, but it was $15 for a dozen, if I'm not mistaken. Which I don't know how they get that price, but
she was recording it and all. The dude only wanted to go out for drinks, and she was just slurping away on them oysters.
Loud as fuck.
I think I've seen that video. I have seen that video.
Just he didn't have to do that, man.
Yeah, that was wow. That's strike number 2 for you, Jesse. I'm not gonna lie.
Come on, dude. That's like a violation. You in Stanley's ear right now, dog.
Facts, bro. Come on, Sean.
You ain't even give him consent to talk to you in headphones.
Like the audacity.
the audacity. You're canceled, Jesse.
oh no.
Yeah, she better stop before I dox her at. Let me stop.
Oh.
But yeah, that was it.
I would say don't let AJ beat you to the chase.
To be fair, if I feel like you would eat even 12 oysters by yourself, I would consider leaving you. So like, let alone 48. Now I'm just gonna use that as a measuring stick. Like, it's like, yeah, I don't want to be with that person. They seem like they'll eat 48 lobsters in dinner.
Hey, that's pretty tough. I'm not gonna lie.
I would say 48 and out.
That's a lot of money.
I just feel like you would eat like something with your hands at a restaurant.
Yeah, for damn.
Like, I feel like you would hold the chicken leg in the restaurant. I just feel like you're that type of person.
Shit. That shit would hurt too.
I know. It's tough.
Yeah, that's Frieza calling Saiyans monkeys level, bro.
Literally. Cause you gonna sit there thinking about it the whole time, like, what does that mean?
Yeah.
All right, though. Yeah, we can. I guess we can wrap it up then.
All right, cool. Damn.
Disgusting, bro.
Bless you.
Thank
I
you.
got all.
Yo, you're not gonna get Rona through the mic, all right? Chill.
Just Mike.
Oh my god. Yo, this is not my episode. This is not my episode. 2 strikes and a swing. Jesus.
All right, buddies.
All
Thank
right.
If you are watching out there.